we have cap corn, we have side the combine corn. Happen sometimes going on Hillside. Welcome back to the 10, y'all. Lady Dalton here's about to get cracking on some corn. We got everything surfaced this morning, and we're going to get at it, right, boss?
Yep.
No knuckle, there you go. All right. He's a little slow this morning. This morning, it ain't morning, is it, Dalton? Is what?
What?
I said, it ain't morning this morning no more, is it?
No.
It's like midday, right?
Yep.
Somebody's been dragging her feet this morning. About 11:30 on Saturday, getting a bit of a late start. Get everything moved over to this farm now. We got the grain cart moved over here. Got out a spot on it last night and just stopped about dark, and got a place to park everything. Bit of a late start. We found a couple of cracks on the combine on the spreader plate on the back this morning. We got going through it, so we decided to go ahead and pull it off and weld it up. So we got it welded up before we got started. Like, we're going to fix it, so we got it fixed. We ain't far from our parents' house now. We're a half mile down the road from our place. So we grabbed a welder and got that welded up there. So we got Dalton and Alex running the combine, and me and Dylan are going to run the grain cart, and we are going to run everything to town today. That's the plan right now. Don should be here in a minute with the other dump truck, and we'll start hauling this uptown. So this farm we're on today is, I don't know, 80 acres roundabout, somewhere in there. It's got a pretty good little hilltop right here, and then it's got, they call it a river, but it's really a creek that runs around the edge of this field through here. So Alex is back here on the creek bottom right here. If this will make good corn, it should be here on next to this creek. I know this hilltop had a little stress. I know I come by like 2 days before it finally rained here in July, and did show some twists for about 2 days. We finally got it rain on, so this will be some thinner corn up here. Don't know how much that heat hurt it, but it did hurt some out on hilltop. This bottom, we're kind of interested to see what this bottom does. This bottom always stays damp next to this creek, so I don't think I saw any twists from the road out in here in it. If we're gonna make any corn, it'll be here on the bottom next to this creek. This bottom circles around this hill here, so about half this field's bottom and half of it's hilltop. Maybe we'll make a little corn on the bottom of it anyway, but we'll see what we got today. Alex is cutting out the inroads right now. Me and Dylan are sitting in the shade, just watch him and wait for him to holler at us on the Midland radio here before we go catch up with him. So that ain't his way. Looks like we got about one pass right through here. You can see the weeds right there, and right back to where Alex is at. Got a bunch of morning glories from that late summer rain we started getting. I hate the morning glories. Looks like we got about a pass one to fight those morning glories. Those things are awful when they get a late rain around here. They come up, and they die. They're like concrete. They don't want to run through the combine. Sucks. Clean that head again at stop. He's struggling through it. But it looks like it's just this first pass right here, maybe first 12 rows, which is off this little ditch right here. Off this ditch. So it's actually like this row, this pass here, next pass. So like first 24 rows, that's where it was a little wet. When it started raining, the morning glory just sprouted out. Things are vicious. We'll get through them in a minute though. We does struggle. Want to see something aggravating? That having dig morning glories out of here. Alright. Get out of here, grasshopper. Get out of here. You don't want to be in here. Alright, he's out. We were into some morning glories. My old arch enemy. Alright, get up and clean off. Good. Alright. Maybe we're in the clear. Who knows? You can come on down this way.
Heading that way.
Just watch out. I think one of those spots is still a little bit soft.
Strong as I look for it now.
Take water. It's good stuff. It's a spot. Remember guys, hit that subscribe button at the bottom. We've had our views of about triple over the last 3 videos, and subscribers have gone up, so make sure you hit that subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up, it helps out a lot. Drop a comment if you got a question. All 3 dump trucks hauled off so far. Making pretty good progress. I just got the inroads out right here, so we'll try to catch up with him. I get inroads cut out right now. Looks like a grainer closing a 4-day, but we can work with that though. It's just 1:30 I think right now, so we got plenty of time. We'll get some more hauling off in a minute. Got a little bit of the semi, trying to let it get a little fuller, and we're hauling off. I think one more grain cart yet. Run down that here in a minute. So far it's making progress. We're going to follow him off this field here in a minute. Just to make sure you don't get full going across it. So sneak it through the corner here with him. This little hill right there, this camera doesn't do it justice. She's a steep little sucker. You can tell Alex is he's taller than me up there on the hill, and it's just straight up and over. Now, he's waiting on me. I gotta get off here quick, screwing around. It's 4:30, the grinder is closed, so we're gonna start running to the bend now. I don't know how late we're gonna run. We may just run until dark, and everything's going smooth. So may call it early night now. Everything kind of runs smooth like it is. Pick up getting more of it quick, but right now we're on. All kinds of comments coming out and everything. Is it me or is there something missing right here? Set screw came loose. Right there. Back there now. We'll pull it back in there and tighten her back up. Fixed. back to bed, y'all. It is about 10 o'clock here. I think we won't get started again today. Sunday. So I get knocked out today. We are going to run to the pen all day long today because the trainer's closed. It's Sunday, so we're going to run to the pen. Well, hopefully we'll get up more cut. We got to swap in sometime today. Swap the other bin. Well, we are about to get this combine here on this little hillside, and maybe wonder why we don't have a side hill combine. We may need one. We'll see though. I don't think we have cab corn. We may have side to combine corn. Have it sometimes going on. See what's fun. We'll get started with this though. Get this stuff knocked out. Then we'll get over on this hilltop. Now, maybe ask why we're not going up and down this hillside. This hillside goes right here, and you can circle back around to the backside of the farm. This right here is not the steepest part of the hillside. People like to get on there. It looks steep, but it's not the steepest part. The steepest part is actually in the back. Until we get 9500, we can only drive down it. Now we can drive up and down it, but it don't need to be full sometimes. But we'll get started on it and go from there. Got us another truck loaded for the day. We're sitting on probably right about half this farm, maybe a little bit more than half. It's doing better than some other stuff. It ain't the best corn we've ever had off this place, but it is better than the other farms we've cut. So that's a plus right there. And we're getting close to having to go. We're getting close to having to go swap a bin. We about got one bin filled up, so we're probably going to go swap it here in a minute. And swapping bins, it can be a one-person job. It works better with two people. Jesse's supposed to be checking it right now, and we'll go from there. But I'm gonna keep hammering out some corn. We're about off all this steep ground, so if you don't know if you can tell, but I'm on a, let's see, corn's uphill, I'm mid-hill, the dump truck's a little bit downhill, and the field way down there, across that spotted grass, that's the bottom. And then where them woods are through there, creek's just on the side of that. So this farm, it lays where if you're going south and north's uphill, south's downhill, and if you're running east and west, east is downhill, and west is uphill. So, it kind of runs weird, but it does pretty good. I'm going to get back at it. Waiting on Jesse to pull up. And yeah, I pulled out of the corn. Just for a minute. Here he comes. Right now. Now. There we go. I got it. So, on corn, you'll notice that we pull in and out of the corn to load the grain cart, or we'll stop for a minute. The reason we do that is the 1210 holds 400 bushels. The combine holds 200. So 2 dumps off the combine, it's a full 1210. Also, the dump trucks hold 400 bushels. So if we were to be dumping on the go, we'd probably have close to 220 bushels on the dump. So we'd end up overloading the cart and spilling. And you would definitely overload her on the second dump for sure if you're loading on the go. Now we load on the go with soybeans because that's a different ball game. It's hard to overload that cart with soybeans. And if we were going to dump it to the semi, we don't worry about overloading it. It's just dumping it to those trucks. We'll end up overloading the trucks. It'll spill everywhere. We don't want to spill it. So that is why he's not paying attention. You can quit daydreaming and go. He's daydreaming again. So that is why we back out. And I faced the opposite way. That way he was on the right side. We did put a little back extensions and a taller left side on that grain cart. That way when you dump into it, you're not throwing over the cart. So it will hold about, it'll probably hold about 450. But if we had 450 in it, you ain't gonna be able to put 450 in them dump trucks. They just ain't got the room for 450. So that is why we back out or stop on corn. On beans, we run it, but on corn, like I said, unless we're going to dump it to the semi, and then it's not going to hurt the semi enough because the semi holds a lot more. It holds. And the semi will hold about 725, where the dump trucks hold right at 400. I've had as much as like 410 in them before, I think. So that's why. Now you know. That one's at the battle. Hey Matt, I think one of your armadillos snuck away. He's digging a hole in my place over here. You can come get him, I appreciate it. I don't need any more holes over here. Well, Don had to go get some things done. That's the marriage had to run this afternoon. So he's taking off. Me and Alex now running the show. So I'm going to be running dump trucks back and forth to the field. Luckily, we're not far from the grain bins. It's a hair down the road. Mile, maybe 2 miles, maybe 3, I don't know. Not even far down the road. I can get back and forth in the dump truck about time he drives the combine down the field and fills the dump truck up, having to drive back to it. So gonna slow it down some, not too much. We'll see what we get done. Looks like it's grain bin here, a hole about 4 more loads. Counting this one, then we'll have to spot bins. So yeah, it took a little bit longer than we thought to get the oil removed, but it's moved. Got dark on us, so we're gonna call it. But appreciate all y'all being along. Remember, if you like what you see and subscribe, hit the like button, drop a comment if you feel like it. Like always, good Lord's willing, catch you on the flip side. Until the next.